Hi everyone, my name is Brandy Carrillo, and this is Happy Loved Ones, Happy Me, an evaluation of the association between money and happiness. Now, moving on to the next slide. This section will discuss the various peer-reviewed journals that I retrieved from Google Scholarly, which concerns the correspondence between money and happiness. And in 2018, Natalie's group created a study about the relationship between income and happiness. Natalie's group focused on a sample of women from ages 15 to 49 who are primary caregivers of young children. It was found that 36 months after the onset of the program, 86% of the women claimed to feel happy, while the remaining 14% claimed to be unhappy. The results confirm that the impacts of women's happiness are accompanied by an improvement in their children's well-being. Thus, spending money on their children makes them happy so long as it impacts their children in a positive way, such as improving their health. In the La Monte study, the contributions of happiness in 2005, participants in the study were given the choice between being left permanently disabled and winning the lottery. Everyone chose to take the money, but as time passed, people were going back to their previous levels of happiness. In all 44 countries surveyed in 2002 by the Pew Research Center, it found that family life created the best source of fulfillment. Likewise, the depth of individuals' social ties are the best predicators of their happiness. The route to happiness can be done by being happy with what one already has. This method is a surer way of achieving happiness rather than going on the path of the pursuit of wealth. Likewise, in 2014, Settle created a study based on happiness and how it can be achieved. The author used data from 2005 to 2008 Wave of the World Values Survey, which includes results from 56 different countries in the world. Random samples are cherry-picked from each country, having no less than 1,000 participants, making sure that there is a representative group. In order to determine the context of the respondents, Settle considered the country's level of freedom and its economic condition. Also, individual factors that influence happiness included questions from the World Value Survey, and it was concluded that the two most important factors regarding individual happiness consist of religion and health. Individual freedom influences happiness as well. However, wealth is not the main factor in achieving happiness. Now moving on to my third slide. My hypothesis is that the more money a person has, the happier they will be. This is a positive relationship, and the independent variable is money, while the dependent variable is the levels of happiness. On October 28, 2019, I administered a survey to 6 of my peers in the fall of 2019, Methods of Research course with Trinidad Morales. I found a few interesting findings, which include that most of the respondents who took my survey reported that money causes them to be happy so long as they are able to spend their money on loved ones. However, the minority reported that the more money they have, the happier they are, which supports my hypothesis. Another interesting finding from my survey is that most of the respondents, which are female, reported that they would rather be in a career that makes them happy despite them not earning a lot of money. Regarding the interview, my interviewee's story influences me to believe that he thinks rich people aren't happier than the less fortunate, but money may reduce stress. The interviewee's answers led me to conclude that he does not believe that more money equals more happiness. But if the money he has is spent on those he loves and he has enough money to pay his bills, he is a happy person. When conducting my survey, I was limited to a small sample size. There are thousands of students at UTEP, and I was only able to get information from 5 peers who answered my survey. This suggests that there isn't enough information to help me propose an answer for my hypothesis. For future research, I would suggest reading 20 articles that are different from the ones I used. One student should read 10 articles during the spring semester, and the other student should read 10 articles during the fall semester. Conducting the experiment is a very important step that should be done in the future, as well as getting IRB approval. I would recommend the experiment to be set up to where there's more control over extraneous variables. This would prevent biased results. Lastly, credit should be given where credit is due. There should be no plagiarism. If there should be publications featuring my work in future research, I should be credited for my contributions. So to conclude, thank you for watching my PowerPoint presentation. Thank you.